Hey, I'm Jim Kilbasso, and I want to talk to you about how doing more is not better all the time, but being better is better. And what I mean by that is I hate seeing athletes spend a lot of time and energy thinking that they're getting something out of going out for long runs and just working really, really hard when the quality just isn't there. If you really want to get faster and more explosive, like most athletes absolutely need to do, the quality is way more important than the quantity. And what I see a lot of times is athletes running around not as hard as they can. They're kind of going through the motions, but they're doing a lot of long work because it feels hard. And a lot of athletes feel like, wow, I am really tired and I worked up a good sweat, so it must have been a good workout. But in reality, doing things properly and doing them as hard as you can perfectly every time is where athletes are really going to get better. See, getting faster and more explosive is more about your nervous system being trained than your metabolic energy systems being trained. Going out for a long run or doing conditioning work, that's more about your body being able to produce more energy in a more efficient manner. And being in shape and doing conditioning is very important, but it's not going to make you faster. Speed training is more, like I said, about your nervous system and doing things perfectly with a high intensity every single time, and then giving yourself a long enough break so that you can repeat that again. Think about trying to run as fast as you can or jump as high as you can. If I try to jump up and down a bunch of times right now, eventually I'm going to start going lower and lower and lower. When you try to train yourself to be explosive when you're already fatigued, it just doesn't really work, and you actually can train yourself to be less explosive and not as fast. So if you are trying to get faster and more explosive and really be a super high intensity athlete, I encourage you to step back, take your time and do things perfectly rather than spending a lot of time just conditioning and getting yourself tired. So think about it. When you're training, more is not always better. Better is better.